Hello guys, this is part 3 of my complete Criterion collection series of videos. This video is from spine 101 to 150. I hope I go faster since my last couple of videos were over 20 minutes long and I don't like long videos. So I will go as fast as I can. This is spine 101, the Blu-ray of Cries and Whispers by Ingmar Bergman. The cover art is kind of ugly, but beautiful, and the restoration of the film is pretty amazing. Spine 102, an out-of-print title, The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie by Buñuel. This is the spine. This is kind of rare DVD title, you know. Pretty good movie. 103 is Preston Strurges, The Lady Eve, with Barbara Stanwyck and Henry Fonda. This is the spine. This is the back. It's from 1941. Great comedy. Spine 104, Masahiro, Shinoda, Double Suicide. Love. The cover art is pretty interesting. The movie is kind of weird in a pretty good way, you know. Spine 105, Spartacus by Stanley Kubrick from 1960. Spine. This is the back. This is a double disc set, DVD set. Next one is 106, Bertrand, Tavernier, Coup de Torchon. This is with Isabel Loppert. In another out of print title. Next one is another out of print title, 107, Neil Jordan, Mona Lisa. Great movie, great performance by the late Bob Hoskins. '108, Michael Bay, The Rock. '109, Josef von Sternberg, The Scarlet Empress, with the great Marlene Dietrich. This is from 1934. Great movie. I hope they Criterion re-release this one on Blu-ray. Next one is 110, Jacques Tati and Monsieur Hulot, Holiday. This is a Blu-ray. This is part of the Tati's box set. '111, Mon Oncle. Oh crap. And 112, Playtime. The colors in this movie are breathtaking. And this is the old out-of-print DVD edition. 113, Big Deal on Madonna Street by Mario Monicelli. And is with Claudia Cardinale and Marcello Mastroianni. 1958, great movie, great comedy. One of my favorite films of all time, Spine 114, My Man Godfrey by Gregory Lekeva. I love this movie. This movie's comedy genius. 115, another one of my favorite films of all time, is Jules Dassin, Refifi. 116, Akira Kurosawa, The Hidden Fortress. Love this cover art. And it's one of those dual format edition, Blu-ray and DVD. And This has pretty good artwork on the inside, but I'm just handle the camera with that one hand, so I cannot show you guys. But this is a great movie, great artwork, a lot of special features. So get it, highly recommend it. Another one which is super rare now is 117, Diary of a Chambermaid by Louis Buñuel. It's another out of print title. It's with the great Jean Moreau. Next one, 118, Still Living Travels by Preston Strurges from 1941. Great movie. It's not one of my favorite comedies ever, but it's a great movie. 119, Whitney and I by Bruce Robinson. And this movie is weird. I like it. 120, How to Get Ahead in Advertising. Another out of print title. Another out of print title is Billy the Liar by Joan Schlesinger. It's with Julie Christie and who's the actor? Oh, Tom Courtenay. All the studio canal release, productions or whatever, they're out of print now. Next one of my favorite documentaries of all time, Salesman by the Michels brothers. Spine 122. Beautiful, great movie. Highly recommended. Get it, this one. Another amazing documentary in one of the greatest films, period. Grey Gardens. Spine 123. Next one is this box set of Carl Theodor Dreyer. What is it? Yeah, just Carl Theodor Dreyer. Day of Rat or Dead, Gertrude and Mimetia. Spine 124. This is one of my first boxes that I ever bought, ever. Includes Day of Rat, one of the great films of all time. Spine 125. Or That, another one of the greatest films, period. 126. And another one of the greatest films of all time, Gertrude. And the documentary Carl Theodor Dreyer, Mimetia. Great documentary, by the way. Spine 128. Next one, another one of my favorite films ever, 129, Letro by Jacques Becker. Out of print, of course. Amazing. If you find a copy, if you find this movie at a reasonable price, go for it. 130 is The Shop on Main Street. Another one of my favorite movies ever. Great movie, by the way, highly recommended. The actress in this film was nominated for an Oscar for Best Actress. The main actress was this woman. Next one, 131, J.D. Mincel's Closely Watched Trains. Spine 131. Next one is 132, The Ruling Class. with the great Peter O'Toole. Weird movie. It's like if Buñuel directed this one, if it has a Buñuel feeling on it, even though it's not directed by Luis Buñuel. Next one, another one of my favorite films ever, The Vanishing. Spine 133. This is a must-have in any collection. Great suspenseful film. And this one, Hexen, Witchcraft Through the Ages. And this movie is a classic horror film, silent movie from 1922, and it has parts on color, and it's great. Next one is a trilogy of Alfred Hitchcock films, now out of print now, but I have a feeling they probably are coming back to the collection, starting with the Academy Award winner for Best Picture, Rebecca, from 1940. Spine 135. This is the best release of Rebecca that is out there. I mean, it's been released on Blu-ray already, but I think this is the best release. I mean, with the bonus features and everything. Spellbound. $136. And Notorious. $137. $138. Rashomon. Great cover art with the original poster. Spine 138. 139. Wild Strawberries by Ingmar Bergman. $139. Spine 140. 8.5 by Federico Fellini. One of the greatest films of all time, even though it's not my favorite Fellini. 141. Marcel Carné, The Children of Paradise. 142. The Last Wave by Peter Weir. I don't like this movie. I didn't get it at all. It was so confusing to me. 143, and sadly an out-of-print title, one of the greatest films of all time, one of the best Buñuel films, is That Obscure Object of Desire. If you find this one at a reasonable price, buy it. It worked. I mean, this is the way to go with this one. 144, Milos Forman, The Loves of a Blonde. Amazing movie. So fearless, so amazing. But my favorite Milos Forman film is The Fireman's Ball. This is fucking hilarious movie. Great comedy, and very well made and unbelievable. 146, The Cranes Are Flying by Mikhail Kalantsov. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes Film Festivals. Next one is 147, Wong Kar-wai, in the Mood for Love. Again, another one of my favorite films ever. One of the most beautiful films ever shot, and the beautiful Maggie Cheung and Tony Leung together, and the colors, everything, buy it on Blu-ray. 148, The Ballad of a Soldier by Grigory Chukare. I don't see this one featuring in a lot of collections, and it's such a great film. Highly recommended. Next one is Federico Fellini, Juliet of the Spirits. This film is like on acid, man. It's a trip. It's beautiful. It's on Technicolor, but it's so confusing in a way. Again, it's none of my it's not one of my favorite Fellinis, but nonetheless, it's a great film. And last, 150, another out of print title. Bob Le Flambeau by Jean-Pierre Melville. That pretty cheap booklet. Again, if you find this one at a good, reasonable price, go for it. A lot of out of print titles in this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and goodbye. See ya.